You mentioned technology, and yeah, it's the instantaneous, but I enjoy unplugging. I enjoy getting out where the phone doesn't work. It's hard to just shut the phone off when I'm at home, because I'm like, all right, I'm at home, still reachable
Right.
from a work perspective, but there's a couple times a year that I cherish where out of pocket, phone doesn't work because I'm off the grid,
Mm-hmm.
and it's wonderful. I look forward to that. Just given everything that we have today that is still good, right? All that technology and access.
Right.
But you and I grew up in at least I did. Asked me back to the growing up in Ohio was go out and play. Be back for dinner. It's in the morning. All kinds of stuff to do during the day.
Right.
You didn't have the phones. You didn't have all that connectivity, and that was great.
Yeah.
I shudder to think if I grew up and went through high school, and everybody had phones taking pictures and videos. Yeah. That wouldn't be good.
Oh, absolutely. And I think about I debate on this often. I cave to it, but I'll go for a long bike ride or something, and I want to leave my phone at home, and but it is like a safety net. But I'll shut it off or something and being like you said, disconnected. And I like the thought of I'm gonna get myself into a situation. I gotta rely on myself to get back out, whether it's a hike or whatever it is. I like that feeling of kind of relying on myself, and the phone's kind of like a little crutch.
It is. Agreed.
What other things? Now, you mentioned fishing earlier?
Yes. I love to fish.
Do you?
Love to fish. Yeah.
What kind of fish?
So, one of the I mentioned the unplugging. So, I have a family fishing cabin in Canada, northern Ontario, that we go to every year. And although we didn't go in 2020 because the border was closed.
Canada's kind of pretty well.
They've been locked down. It opened up on August 9th, and we were right there in line, crossing the border to get up to the cabin. And so.
Are you fly fishing, or?
I do fly fish here. Up there, no. That's more spin casting, trolling, kind of fishing. And I've got some friends here that have introduced me to fly fishing. I do some of that. I was in Florida doing some deep sea fishing last week. I love it all.
Now you more catch and release, or you cooking what you catch, kind of thing?
I enjoy eating fish. So we go on the Canadian trip. We keep enough to eat. And back to you'd like to figure it out. We take up snacks and stuff, and maybe a jar of peanut butter, some hot dogs, but it's fish. So if you're not catching fish,
that's great.
We're not eating. I mean, I say that a little bit tongue in cheek, but
absolutely.
My one buddy Wags, he said, pressure fishing.
I like that.
Pressure fishing. So on the fly fishing, that's been pretty much catch and release. And deep sea, we kept enough, or kept depending on the day, quite a bit to eat. So yeah, I love it. Love to eat it. Love to catch it.